How are we doing, guys? Moose here, episode 85 of our West Ham United career mode. This episode is going to be just a little tease for you guys. It's going to be one game. We're taking on Crystal Palace because obviously we have two games to play before our live stream Friday against Bayern Munich, which means we'll have one game per day. We'll have Crystal Palace today, Manchester City tomorrow in terms of updates and everything coming into the Bayern game. But we are in the Capital One Cup. You see Tottenham and Bournemouth have actually already gone through. Newcastle and Barnsley still to play, while we have Crystal Palace here. So we could be taking on a big rival in Tottenham. We could be taking on another Premier League team in Newcastle. We could get lucky and have Bournemouth if we do get through here. But the main thing we have to focus on is Crystal Palace. They have a solid team, Morales and Jednak making up the spine of their team, which is going to be really tough for us. We've rotated the team as much as we can. Tommy Thomas in goal, Abita, Reed, Tom Pratley, all substitutes along the back line. Rabiot, Noble, Barber, and Downing making up our diamond midfield. We've gone back to the diamond with Carroll and Dybala getting starts up top. So Dybala needed to start. Like I said, he didn't start against Everton. He did deserve it after scoring that lovely goal. And I thought you give him and Andy Carroll a start up front, as Wickham's been getting a nice run for us up top. He's scored, every once in a while, not a ton of goals. He has scored a few bangers. Of course, he did score against Everton to give us the first goal in that 2-0 victory. So trying to mix things up here, get all of our players into the game and really keep them all involved. But fantastic early chance there as Tommy Thomas had to make an incredible save on a free kick there. Just kept it out. It was wonderful. You see Downing does miss a chance in the 35th minute. He then has a free kick opportunity in the 39th that he just puts inches wide of the goal. And we do see the goal decision system. This was that free kick save by Thomas that was sensational. It was going top bins on him, and he dives across and makes a fantastic save. So he is developing very nicely, playing really well, especially coming back from the fact that Crystal Palace were the team that absolutely dominated him earlier in the season, the first game before we brought in Bernd Leno. But Dybala gets on the ball in the 56th minute. Beautiful little scoop turn to skip around Ward. He shows off that pace. Nice little body feint to try and get around Zeki Faraz, who's playing on a yellow card. Scoots right around Zeki Faraz. He sees him out of Rabiot, and it's a beautiful finish. Adrian Rabiot in the 56th minute. And we finally get that breakthrough that gives us the 1-0 lead away at Selhurst Park. It's a wonderfully worked goal, and who's the man that creates it? It has to be Paulo Dybala. He's just been our player of the season so far. There's no two ways around it. He's been so important to us. He's our leading goal scorer in the Premier League. Even now, when he's not starting a ton in the Premier League, we've kind of gone to that 4-3-3, trying to get Wickham a run in that striker position, just get a feel for how he's going to do. And we've had Oxlade-Chamberlain and Rafa playing on the wings, which they're more suited to. And Dybala's become sort of a super sub in the Premier League. He still continues to play at top form, even when he's not in the game. And look at the impact he's having. Picks up the ball on the top of the box, holds off a defender. Zeki Faraz comes in completely rashly, and he forces a straight red card on Zeki Faraz, who had actually already been booked, but he picked up a straight red card. That's how bad the challenge Dybala forced out was, and Dybala's been in sensational form. Downing not able to make them pay, or Dybala, whoever it was that took the free kick, not able to make them pay as they scooted just over top of the bar. Another wonderful chance for Dybala. Look at that pass from Stuart Downing, and this was just a cock-up on my end. I wanted to do a fake shot and skip around the goalkeeper. Instead, I ended up shooting it right into the goalkeeper's chest as he was on rushing. So disappointing that we messed up that chance, but Crystal Palace didn't really look like threatening. A good save by Thomas on one real header that they had from about 14 yards away. No way they're going to score from there. Dybala again creating as he backheels to Pratley into Andy Carroll, and his header is stopped by Price as we're just trying to hold on for that 1-0 victory, which we do. Referee blows for full time. Though not the most exciting of games. Obviously, we lacked that little bit of cohesion because we had our second stringers essentially playing, with the exception of one or two guys. Noble coming in, he's kind of a half second stringer. Carroll was our top goal scorer last year. Dybala, of course, who we know is a fantastic player, but the rest of the team was pretty much our second choice 11 that we wanted to get run outs. You saw Crystal Palace did have a few chances. They were in the game, but my man of the match has to be Dybala. Rabiot wins man of the match from FIFA, but Dybala gets my Moose Mighty Hammer man of the match. Todd gets 2 points in the Moose Mighty Hammer voting, and 1 point has to go to Tommy Thomas, who's fantastic. Made a couple really good saves, and that save on that free kick was absolutely masterful. We'll take a look at the FA Cup, or the Capital One Cup bracket now. You can see we will be taking on either Newcastle United, Tottenham Hotspur, or AFC Bournemouth. which would be a wonderful draw. I'd love to play somebody like that because you want to mix things up a little bit in your career mode. Plus, it'd be an easier draw to get us back to the final of the Capital One Cup, which we had won in the previous season. So we'd love to keep that silverware. That's actually the only silverware that we have won thus far in this career mode, so we'd love to keep that going. Really, we do have a youth squad report. Danny Pym, Craig Cross still looking fantastic. Tom Davies is one of those winger fullbacks I'd love to bring in. But that's pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Obviously, it's a little tease. I hope you enjoyed the Crystal Palace game. The Manchester City game, I have played it. It is an absolute cracker. I can't wait to show it to you. And can't wait to see it. Like I said, the live stream will be Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock in the UK. We'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.
Like we always do with this time. I got to shine.
Welcome to the good life, where niggas are